did this happen? Why didn't Phil stop us?
He gave up on us after you went skinny dipping in the bushes.
Okay, first of all, hi Eugenia. This is Nick and Nancy. We watched your scene from The Other Woman. It's just a real, first of all, before we start talking about your acting styles, it's a real good example of what will happen to young actors. This scene, as written, sucks. And it's the reason why I cut it out of the movie and I read it, and it doesn't work. But, as actors, we're going to be asked to be in a lot of scenes that don't work. And so we have to be able to make the best of them and be able to like be honest within those scenes as well. Miss Kuzmina, I think I thought she did a really nice job in the scene. I really did. There was something irrepressible about her.
Well, she makes you smile.
And she makes you smile.
She's got great energy, and she's beautiful.
And I believed her 100%. She just looked like one of those kind of people that's just always happy and just like doesn't matter. And if you could tell her to shut up, and she's like, I know I should shut up and never. And I found myself delighted watching her performance. You have a thick Russian or what you call it? Is she from Russia or is she from Russia? Okay, good. Sorry about the conflict over there.
Oh my.
But I think that it works for you. You know, I wouldn't try to cure that at all. You're cute as a button, and even more than that, it's a lot of pretty girls, but there's something just bubbly and irrepressible about it.
She's very effervescent.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is,
I can see you working a lot.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you make people feel good to watch you. There's no question about it. You have a great energy. Just, I would say, take your time a little bit and maybe listen a little bit more to the people that you're playing opposite, because, well, it's tough for me to say though, because
it's
weird. She may be just like that at a dinner party in her personal life, or
maybe she's a genius and understood the scene didn't work,
know,
and she's like, I can't take a moment here because.
Well, I thought the scene was fun when we did it. I thought the scene did work, but I don't know. There's something really infectious about you. You're very. I don't know. You're a feel-good kind of girl, and so I'm going to be quiet now.
I like you too. Remember we talked about that last actor when we said that they didn't use enough of themselves?
Oh, she's right there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you, and I feel like I kind of know you clearly. I'm judging your insides from your outsides, but I felt like I know you. I felt happy to know you, and that is star quality. It just is.
I would be curious to see how she would play a scene like the Dr. Chance scene as the mom. That would be interesting to me. I'm not saying she should do that. I'm not trying to make her into something
she's going to get hired for this setup.
Oh, there's no question about it. I mean, Goldie Hawn started her career like that. I get it. It would just be interesting for me to see what she would do with that. I mean, she's an actress, and listen, it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Me too.
Don't touch it.
I agree.
That would just be fun for me to see the contrast, that's all.
Anyway.
I think you're great.
Well, I guess the thing is, whether you stumbled into it, this is really you, or you had a lot of process for the scene. Whatever it is, it worked and it was fun. Acting's such a great life, man. You know? The common mistakes that actors make are that they try too hard to make the scene work. By the way, I'm the director. My fucking job to make the scene work. Your job to stay committed to your character. You know, it's always two parts to a thing. You get your part, right? And it's exploration and then refinement. You explore, you wonder what the hell this person's doing, what kind of a person is it, do I know anyone like it, all these kind of crazy things like this. And then you refine it. And in your conceive, you have exploration and refinement, and in your execution, you have exploration and refinement. And once you fucking figure it out and you lock in, then it's just about being in the moment and not worrying about doing shit or making shit work, because we have such crazy desires as actors to be good and to be worthy and to be correct, and those things are things that work against you. Be yourself. You shouldn't be in the fucking acting industry if you're not fucking interesting. If you don't think you're interesting. If you don't, quit. because the acting industry is for people that are interesting. I have interesting thoughts, and when I act, I have tendencies of not fully considering those or valuing them, and I try to do the scene. Everybody does. Every actor, and I've worked from Sean Penn to Denzel Washington to Jenna Rollins. I've worked with all the greats. Every one of them does that. So when you're young, step into the part. Make sure that you've studied enough to know what the hell exactly is going on around you and who you are, and then let the chips fall where they may. It's a great living, and it's a great way to live your life, Work hard, to hopefully success will come to all of you.